And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are set for another round of exciting action. It is on the dirt tonight for the dirtfan.com Fix Pro Late Model Series. We are ready at the Lanier Raceplex. Lanier is the site for the next round of World of Thunder Sunday. This is the opening race of the first of four. As always, it is exciting. It is fun. We are live on Ultimate Dirt TV. I am Wesley Outland from a rainy, miserable night in the hotel room here in the Carolinas of Dillon, South Carolina. I don't know. I don't know, Alex. It's just the weather. Rainy days just make you feel miserable. I was supposed to be announcing races this weekend, and instead, washed out weather. But one good plus out of this, you can always race on iRacing. Alex, how was your day, buddy? Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. It's miserable here too in PA, so you're not by yourself.
I was about to say, man, I am definitely just not feeling it. This weather, this is just a rainy, miserable day, so it's just getting ready for some fun times here at Lanier Raceplex, virtual iRacing, dirt racing at its finest, and we are ready to go. Hey, by the way, hit that like, hit that share button at Ultimate Dirt TV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at UDTV. So we are ready to go for the race that is the DirtFan.com Fix Pro Late Models at Lanier. And I don't know why, Alex, but for some reason, buddy, having issues on my Discord. I'm not able to pick up the video feed. So it looks like I'm seeing something of maybe Ethan Toder putting down the fast lap in qualifying. Of course, getting ready now for the heat races. Maybe you're seeing it a little bit better than I am, buddy.
And yes, we are green. Ethan Toder was on the pole, and we are green. It's Toder, Weeks, Sorensen, Batiste, Slinger, Sizemore, Richard Murtaugh, Justin Slick, Jacob Fields. What's your feeling? The caution is out.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Brett, you might need to step in here real quickly, buddy. I'm having some issues on my end. It might be because of the weather. It might be because of the internet. It is storming outside where I'm at. I'll let you, if you can, if you can, bud. If not, Alex, I'll let you carry here real quickly. For some reason, I have audio, but I do not have the video feed in front of me for the broadcast. So I'm having some problems here, guys.
Yes, and who was that, Brett? I missed who was all in that caution there. There was like 4 cars. Dixon Slinger, I think Batiste got some in that, and I think Ashton Briggs was also in that caution there. So caution laps again are counting. Toder is still in the lead. Brendan Weeks, Hagen Sorensen, Mattingly, and Sizemore are your top 5 as we are at 3 into this heat race number 1 action. As pace truck lights are out. Yes, I think. Can't tell. Yep, and we're back here. Green. Ethan Toder takes us back into action here. Toder gets a good jump into the corner. Brendan Weeks, Sorensen now side by side for that second spot. But Ethan Toder still going strong here, as we will be 3 laps to go into heat race number 1. Toder, Weeks, and Sorensen are sitting in your 3 transfer spots. Mattingly, Murtaugh, and Sizemore are your 4 through 6 guys who are just on the outside looking in. Brendan Weeks in that 3rd spot. Lost some ground there on Sorensen and Toder. Sorensen is right on the tail of Toder, but Toder has looked strong. Running that top side, running the midline there in turn 3 and 4. Sorensen goes to the bottom. Toder, Sorensen side by side, white flag is out. Toder going into turn 1 and 2. It is Toder, Sorensen, and Weeks are your top 3 in for the transfer right now. Mattingly and Murtaugh are the outside in that 4th and 5th spot. Toder, Sorensen coming to the line, and it is going to be Ethan Toder taking home heat race number 1. And here's your Final results. Toter, Sorensen, and Weeks are your top three. Those will be going to the feature. Murtaugh, Mattingly, Sizemore, Fields, Sick, Briggs, Slinger, Batiste, and Mitchell are all going to the alphabet soup. Heat race number 2 looks like this on the front row. It'll be Scott Norm in the 85 starting on the pole. Outside will be Jennifer Hans from $1 Million Motorsports in the 27. Second row will be Stephen Turbeville in the 38. Outside will be Jared Mogard in the 00. Third row, Michael Spangler and Jack Weaver from Mid-South Third Slingers in the 5th and 6th spot. Adrian Sawn and Matthew Yorker. Gavin Collins, Alan Duranco, Owen Barnhill, and Tyler Batten round out your field.
All right, I'm back here with you now. It would be nice if I actually remembered to, go back, reset your internet, put in your passcode for the hotel internet you're connected to. Maybe things will work a lot better. I can hear you. I can see you for those that are ready to go. From Knob Knobster, Missouri, Jennifer Hans, the Dirt Princess, ready to go along with Stephen Turbeville on the front row. We're taking 3. Here they come to the line out of turn number 4 at Lanier. Green in the air, they're already 3 wide. A little mumbo-jumbo on the front pack. Cars wrecking at the start-finish line. The leader spins. They have racked him and stacked him and took them all out almost in turn number 2. Normally we don't throw caution to the wind, but we need to throw yellow here. Holy cow there, Alex. The entire field almost got tore apart. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Almost the entire pack could have all got destroyed here. 3 wide, 4 wide. It started with 1 car in the fence at the flag stand. And then you see the problem there with Turbeville, Knobsters, Jennifer Hansen, Moore, all in that battle. Collected, destroyed. One went up in the air like it was like a slinky. Like it was on one of them pogo sticks, if you just saw that, by the way. Awesome work there on the replay. Under caution, 3 of 8. And Alex, I'll tell you what, buddy, that could have been a lot more cars took it out in the process.
Oh, especially at this where the corners are tight. Oh, I expected the whole field to get caught up there. But a big mover sitting in the second spot. Good friend of mine. I love talking to him every Monday night. Jack Weaver moves up to a second spot. As I'm happy to see him out here. Moved up a few spots there into the second spot and a transfer spot. Jennifer Hans didn't lose that much ground as she's sitting in the 4th, just 1 out of transfer. As we're back green, Matthew Yorker takes it to the green flag with Jack Weaver going to the inside.
Ready to go back for the green flag of the back straightaway. It's Yorker out in front. Weaver, Mogart, Turbeville. Those are going to be your man on the outside. Top 3 will transfer in for heat race number 2. Again, round number 4 of the World of Thunder here this evening from Lanier, the Lanier Raceplex. Formerly Lanier National Raceway in Brazelton, Georgia. It was a pavement track. It was a dirt track. And now it is a practice facility for Legends car racing, as it is a dormant racetrack. They have not raced since November of last year when they had a Pavement Pro All-Star Series event. But nonetheless, here comes Yorker off the corner, leading the way. The white flag will go in the air. 1 more lap to go in heat number 2, Alec.
Yeah, Yorker looks strong there as Jennifer Hans is going to get a good run there, trying after Jack Weaver for that transfer spot. Side by side there is Yorker and Mogard, as it's Yorker going to take home there. Look at that close battle there for that 3rd and final transfer spot, but it looks like Weaver's going to take it home.
So when it is all said and done, there you go. Yorker, Mogard, Weaver. The lady on the outside looking in. Tough break for her. And again, the way it all goes now with our new format, you go top 3 to the show. Everyone else in a certain position goes to the D main, the C main, the B main to try to make it to those A main. But the top 3 are in the A main. Matthew Yorker, Jared Mogard, and Jack Weaver right there in heat race number 2. We're ready for heat number 3. Another 8 laps. We're taking the top 3 to the show on the Corey Alston of the 92 car for the Mid-South to the outside. Carolina's number 5, Kevin Williamson, row 1.
Bill Miller from Throttle Down Motorsports and Winston Harvey will be row number 2.
Row number 3 is going to find Caden Jackson of the number 05 to the outside. Dan Stifler for Team Dirt Warrior, the 71, row 3.
Starting 7th will be Davin Cardwell, and outside in the eighth spot will be Justin Flagg.
And Justin Powell from Ohio, the 29. Barbara Brigsby, the 2, the spot.
And the 11th.
And that's Clayton Brigsby. My apologies. It's Clayton Brigsby, Alex.
In the 11th spot will be Hunter Butts in the 02 and Joshua Hessen in the 12th spot.
There you go. There's the lineup. Heat race number 3. We are taking right now the top 3 of the show as they'll work their way off the corner out of turn number 4. Green flag goes in the air. We're underway here in heat race number 3, and on the jump, watching them as they work their way to the back straightaway in the 3. It is Corey Alston out in front. Williamson second. Cardwell. Those are your top 3, Alex, as we're underway. They come back to 1.
And man, you saw that there. They were about 5 wide going down the front stretch. Corey Austin, Kevin Williamson, and Davin Cardwell are your top 3. Cardwell going to the inside there, and the caution is out.
Yeah, we got a caution to the speedway. Trouble. Problems out there. Big TROUBL lead. We'll find out. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. They're going 5 wide virtually. They rack them and stack them. They go into the corner and into the wall. And there you see the end result. Some more contact. Wow. Every which way but loose. Caution is out here. So 4 laps in of 8, top 3 will transfer in. This is the DirtFan.com fixed Pro Late Model Series. I'll be joining my good friend when he wakes up from a cup of coffee or having some Vegemite sandwiches later on this evening. My good buddy Brett Wheeler up in Australia, or down in Australia, for the finale of the night for the World of Thunder at Lanier. That will be the Warrior Logistics Open Pro Late Model Series. And along the way, Alex and Zach Newt will be on the call for the coverage coming up next for the Grace Productions Dirt Car Modifieds. And Brett and Zach will call the action for the Mimi's Mickey's in Motion National Dirt Late Model Series. So all that coming up here in the bit for the World of Thunder on Ultimate Dirt TV. We're back underway. Green flag taking 3. Alston, Cardwell, Williamson out in front and trying to make a battle for the lead as Cardwell thought better of it. The man out of Knoxville, Tennessee to the inside. Holding blocker on Williamson. Jackson coming at him at the line.
And Corey Alston out to a good start there on that restart as we have 2 to go already. Man, 1 caution in this race feels like it goes real quick. But Austin up top, still running that high side real well. Cardwell on the inside, going to make it a battle here. He has 2 turns to do it down the back straightaway, and he is side by side. This is going to be a close finish for that heat race victory. And it looks like Cardwell's going to pull maybe a slider. Nope, he's going to think better. Oh, there's a little contact, but Davin Cardwell takes home heat race number 3.
Heat number 3 for Davin Cardwell. The man will get it done there in the number 70 machine. Good job for Davin Cardwell again, picking up the checkered flag here in that last heat race, just wrapping up a moment ago. Davin Cardwell, again, the man, of course, putting on the show. The man from Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee, the driver, Davin Cardwell. And again, go-kart racer as well, getting it done here. 44 thousandths of a second over Corey Alston. Kevin Williamson of the top 3. Everyone else will go to either the D, the C, or the B main later tonight. Heat 4 lined up, ready to go. So it's a sad day in the world of motorsports. Yesterday, the tragic passing of a friend of mine, as well as everyone in the motorsports community. 50-year-old number 4B Jackie Boggs out of Grayson, Kentucky, tragically passed away. Well, there's a throwback car tonight in the World of Thunder, and it's going to be driven by the young man out of Elizabeth City, North Carolina for Team VLR, Ryan Underwood. He'll be on the front row. To the outside, Dustin Hall, the 331 on row 1.
Starting in 3rd, he's still looking for a team. That number 12 of Bound Counter Marsh. And starting outside will be Ryder Cantillo in the 13.
Moving on to row number 3, Jonathan Wiley in the 116. Tyler LaPointe in the 23. Normally a sprint car guy. He's ready to go tonight.
Starting 7th will be Dylan Yeager. And in the 8th spot will be Death Dealer Motorsports' Chris Cox.
And we're moving on to the final row of Tyler Perry in the 500. From Winchester, Virginia, Chase Hardy in the 99. Aaron Kitchen will tag the back in the 017. So there is your starting lineup. And you also see, again, the throwback colors paying tribute to one of the best of Kentucky racing. I didn't realize this. Obviously, 3 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series victories. He won on the World of Outlaws as well, one of the original Outlaws of the original World of Outlaws series when it was created for the late models. And over 400 feature wins. Godspeed, Jackie Boggs. We'll rest our voice on the opening lap. And no, we will not. We've got trouble as Dustin Hall goes around in the 331. Looks like we'll still hold it together, keep it going. Chase Hardy looks like he's in the fence, but let's try to get this time by. Maybe on lap number 4, we'll do a tribute for Jackie Boggs in the feature event. But right now, Ryan Underwood driving a throwback car in his honor, leading the way off turn 4, Alex.
Yeah, and you look there, Dylan Yeager has been strong this season, sitting in that 3rd spot. As you have 2 point contenders in this heat race with Underwood and Yeager. Yeager sitting in 3rd right now, but he has some company as Ben Countermarsh and Chase Hardy are running right behind him there. But Ryan Underwood has looked good on the bottom. The first car I think that we've seen basically run the bottom, but he's only doing it in 1 and 2 as he's going to take that midline there. But Cantillo's going to take the bottom 2, and yep, it looks like they're going bottom of 1 and 2 and the midline of 3 and 4, and that might be a good strategy there, as it looks like it's still some grip, and there they go to the bottom. So the bottom looks like it's still there. It's going to be interesting to see if it's there by the end of the night, though.
The Jackie Boggs tribute car led by Ryan Underwood. He's in the number 1 spot. In 2nd spot, Ryder Cantillo. Dylan Yeager is 3rd. They're going to come to the line this time by. The popsicle sticks are in the wind. 2 to go. It's Underwood leading back to 1, but here comes Cantillo, 13 on the outside, trying to make a run on him.
As Underwood there going to take the white flag here as we're getting a real good look at that tribute car tonight, and he is putting on a show in it right now for this heat race as he's led it from start to finish, as he has one more corner here going through 3 and 4, and Ryan Underwood going to go green to checkered, take home the win of heat race number 4.
Well, they took out the starting cone as well where the Rocket Racing Setups restart box is, but nonetheless, Ryan Underwood getting the win here in heat race number 4 in that Jackie Boggs throwback tribute car. Remember, in the feature later tonight on lap number 4, we will have a moment of silence in his memory with a roaring virtual crescendo here for the World of Thunder. In the throwback for Jackie Boggs, Ryan Underwood, the winner, Ryder Cantillo 2nd, Dylan Yeager. Those top 3 will transfer. Everyone else from Countermarsh on back to Wiley will go to a D main, a C main, or a B main. And again, there you go. There they transfer at the end of 4 heat races. So I guess we did take the top 4 from the 4 heat. It was the top 3. Okay, so it was the top 3. So right now we have 12 drivers locked in. These drivers going to the D main. We'll take 4 from the D main. They'll transfer into the C main coming up. So here we go. Michael Spangler, Winston Harvey knocking out the lineup quickly. Alex, row number 1.
Row number 2, Goon Squad's own Tyler LaPointe sitting there in 3rd. Dixon Slinger will be on the outside from Full Throttle Performance.
Scott Norm and Justin Powell, row number 3. They're ready to go.
Aaron Kitchen, Donnie Batiste will be row number 5.
Row number 4. Row number 5 will find Gavin Collins as well as the driver Barbara Rigsby, Clayton Rigsby in the 2.
Starting 11th will be Jonathan Wiley, and outside of him will be Jordan Mitchell from PA.
Yeah, late arrival, but made it in time. Adrian Son will tag the back as well as Bill Miller. So 14 taking 4. Follow at Ultimate Dirt TV on Facebook, YouTube, and they're also on Instagram and Twitter. Green in the air. Top 4 go to the C main. Green is out. The alphabet soup underway. World of Thunder here at Lanier.
As we're watching here, there was a little bit of contact there as Tyler LaPointe had a tough start. Went from that 4th spot all the way dropped back to 6th. So hopefully he can gain some ground there as Justin Powell gets loose a little bit there in the corner. As you see a lot of cars here trying to gain some ground on the top four in Spangler, Slinger, Kitchen, and Collins right now, as that's your top four transferring. But look at the run, as there's a few guys running the top, not many yet, as they're trying to still make that bottom work. And it looks like the top three, top four are still running the bottom, and it's the quickest way around the track in this fixed setup tonight. But you see the bottom in 1 and 2 looks like it'll be gone before the feature event.
Underway here at the Lanier Raceplex, again rocking and rolling with these drivers out in front. Down into turn number 1 and 2, still under green. Michael Spangler out in front. Dixon Slinger in the number 2 spot, the 51. Kitchen Collins, those are your top four, trying to transfer to the C main. They work their way off of turn 4 just after halfway, and Spangler back to 1.
Spangler and Slinger, as it might be a battle here. These two look like it's going to be starting to heat up soon, as will be 4 laps to go in this D main event. As Slinger and Spangler have looked strong out in front, Kitchen and Collins aren't far behind. But right now the top 2 look like they're just really comfortable running their lines and pulling away from the rest of the pack. As actually the top 4 look like they're pulling away from the pack pretty well. So, unless some miracle happens or some mistakes, I think the top 4 pretty much lock it up.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. They are getting it done, and watching them as they go down the straightaway. A little changeover, a little crossover. Final 2 laps as Michael Spangler battling with Dixon Slinger. Slinger to the inside. He'll pull up and pull the slider virtually off turn 4, side by side at the line. 1 more lap to go. Slinger's got it on the inside. 1 to run. Alex turnover back on the bottom. Here comes Spangler to return the favor.
And there it is. There's the slider. Let's see if it holds. Slinger goes to the bottom. It's going to be close, and I think Michael Spangler got him at the line there. Slinger in second. Kitchen and Collins are your top 4. This is also unofficial as right now, so we will wait for the official results to see if those are your top 4 moving on.
So there you go. Again, at the end of this 10-lap D-main top 4 transfer. You're about to see them here on the result as they are going to the C-main. Now from the D main, Michael Spangler, Dixon Slinger, Aaron Kitchens, Gavin Collins will transfer. They go to the C main to the back. Everyone else on the trailer, they'll either prepare for the modifieds or they'll come back later for the nightcap with the Warrior Logistics Open Pro Late Model Series. But for now, their time is done. Ready to go in the C main. Here we go, ready to go, starting lineup. Everyone again, the top 4 cars from the D main transfer to the back. Tyler Berry on the pole in the 500, Jacob Fields row 1 in this 007.
Starting third will be Alan Duranco in the 9, and outside will be Hunter Butts in the 02.
All right, Dustin Hall, Justin Sickleby in row number 3. Owen Barnhill and Justin Flagg will make up row 4.
Row number 5 will be Chris Cox from Death Dealer Motorsports and Ashton Briggs from Slam Sim Sports. 11th will be Michael Spangler in the 30. Dixon Slinger will be 12th in the 51.
And then also you mentioned Aaron Kitchen in the 017 and Gavin Collins in the 713. So from 11th on back, those are those 4 cars we mentioned. From the D main into the C main through the alphabet soup we go. Green in the air. We're taking 4 to the B main next here as the C main. 12 laps underway. Contact in the back there for 4th and 5th. Dustin Hall, Alan Duranco battling. Meanwhile, it is Tyler Berry to the line. Opening lap, they lead the way in the 500.
And Tyler Berry running the top side, as there's a lot of guys running the top, but you look at the back guys, they're just trying to make the room count as they're running the bottom still. And you see, they're going 4 different lines right there, as you saw Dustin Hall through about Michael Spangler. We're all running as we got contact cars in the air. And who is it? We got Gavin Collins and Chris Cox made some contact there as the caution is out.
Yellow flag. Caution coming out. Let's find out what happened here. 3 wide, 4 wide, 5 wide. Holy cow. Boy, they're getting around it here. And then you just got to run out of room. And Gavin Collins got the short end of the stick. He's in the virtual concrete barrier into turn number 1. And there's the cause of your yellow flag. So a tough break there. We're going to watch it one more time on replay. Watch Chris Cox. Look at this, Alex. Almost 5 wide coming off turn 4. from another angle. And there you go. Nowhere for him to go. Collins and Cox in the fence.
That's the risk. That's the risk, and maybe the reward sometimes of going 4 or 5 wide at this tight track. It's one of those. You better be able to hold your lines because one little slip up and you're going in the wall there, as we saw. That could have been worse too if a few other guys would have made mistakes. We could have had 5 cars going everywhere on that track.
Yeah, tough break there for sure as we go under the caution flag. We'll reset them, ready to go back green. Tyler Berry, Fields, Butts, Sick, the top 4 going to the B main currently, back underway. Man, look in the middle, Jake Fields, normally not in that predicament. Normally he's one of those top A main drivers, already coming to the show from the heats, but now he's got to do it from the C main. As, again, top 4 will transfer to the B. And here we go, 4 wide again. Dustin Hall in that battle.
As you see, there are a few guys from that D main trying to make some moves up here, but there is a lot of cars battling for 4 spots here. You got Sick, you got Spangler, Flag, there's Slinger in 8th, as all these cars are going for that 4th spot. So Dustin Hall has to be careful and hope not to make a mistake, because there are guys knocking at the door, maybe just getting ready to barge in the door and take home that 4th spot there, as you have Hunter Butts there in 3rd. Looking strong around the top with Fields and Barry still your top 3, but Hall has a lot of company with about 4 cars coming for him right now.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, he's really, really strong as Barry works his way off turn number 4. He's going to have Fields down to the inside. Jacob Fields ready to pounce on him as he works his way off turn 4. They're going to come to the line. The white flag will go in the air. 1 more lap to go here in the C main. Top 4 to the B main. Coming up, it's Barry. Final time, Alex, off 2.
Barry and Fields, and look, we're going to have another good finish here for the C main as 2 guys going for the win here. Fields and Barry side by side, and it's going to be Tyler Barry taking home the C main win. Fields, Butts, and Hall are your unofficial transfers.
Hello to Patricia Payne. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Patricia. Always appreciate you being a fan, listening to Ultimate Dirt TV, watching the World of Thunder. Yeah, it's been a kind of a miserable weekend. I had a high note of getting the races in yesterday, and then, of course, wake up to rainfall in South Carolina. Right now, held hostage in the hotel room until this weather clears, and then I'll try to head back home tomorrow morning. But nonetheless, enjoying an ounce at iRacing. Thanks to Brett Willer and the great staff with the Ultimate Dirt TV and the World of Thunder. Tyler Berry getting it done in the 500. Jacob Fields 2nd. Hunter Butch 3rd. Dustin Hall. Those 4 drivers, Alex, will transfer in to the B main. Coming up next here on the track.
Like you said before, everyone else, hope to see them for the UMPs or the Pro Lates later on the night.
And without further ado, let's give you your starting lineup here for the B main. Top, I want to say 7. Top 10. Top 10 will transfer now. Okay. Normally it's been 4, 4, 4, and 7. Now it's going to be 4, 4, 4, and 10. So that'll lock in your 22-car field. Richard Murtaugh Jr. on the pole in the 32, 33. Jennifer Hansen, the 27 from Knob Knobster, Missouri, on the front row.
Inside of row number 2 will be Caden Jackson, and on the outside, he's still looking for a team. Someone go sign this man. It's Ben Countermarsh.
Let's knock out the lineup a little quicker. Bobby Mattingly and Tyler Batten will make up row number 3. Dan Stifler, Chase Hardy, row 4.
Row 5 will be Dustin Sizemore and Steven Turbeville, Joshua Hessen in 11th, and Tyler Berry in 12th.
And in the back, I'm sure is going to be those drivers that were the 4 transfers of the B main. Tyler Berry, Jacob Fields, Hunter Butts, Dustin Hall. There you go. We're underway. 14 laps, top 10. You got to be in the top 10. So right now, Joshua Hessen on the bubble. We are 1 lap in, and Richard Murtaugh Jr. out in front, leading the way. Caden Jackson, Jennifer Hans. Let's give it up to the Dirt Princess. Virtually, she is in 3rd right now as they work their way off turn 4, 3, and 4, and 5 wide. If they get the courage, we're underway back at 1.
And she had a tough break there, and as we kept it straight there, but some problems there for Joshua Hessen as we have a caution out.
And we are under the yellow flag. Let's watch and see what happened on the Ultimate Dirt TV replay. I think it's something to do with Chase Hardy in 99 as they work their way into the corner, block the path up in the fence, going up and over. Chase Hardy, the 21 car Batten also involved. Oh my goodness. Was that the 21 or the 71? It's the 71 machine that actually got. Look at this. Oh no. It was the 20. It was at the 20. Yeah. 71 into Chase Hardy. He's yeah, man, what a tough break. Wow. Oh well. Tough break there, Alex, for those guys, and we'll have to reset them. They'll go to the tail. Some might be out, and we'll try to go again here. By the way, Dan Stifler, Chase Hardy were a part of that accident.
Yeah, as you still have Richard Murtaugh and Caden Jackson still sitting in the front there. Bobby Mattingly, Jennifer Hans, 3 and 4. Countermarsh and Batten still sitting there in that 5th and 6th spot. Sizemore still in the top 10. As I've always been saying, I'm hoping for a win from that man. Richard Murtaugh and Caden Jackson are taking us back to the green flag here for the B main.
All right, we're back underway to the back straightaway. It's Richard Murtaugh Jr. out in front. Caden Jackson in second. The Lady Hansen third from Knobster, Missouri. Bobby Mattingly fourth. And everybody again from the top 10 going into the show. We're 4 wide again to the back straightaway. Watch this battle. This is inside the top 10. Tyler Batten, Jacob Fields, Dustin Hall in this mix as they work their way off of turn 4 back to the straightaway. And it's Richard Murtaugh leading them back into the corner just after halfway.
And man, this battle for that transfer spot is heating up as you see, everyone from 10th to 15th going for that spot. So you have a 5-car battle. You don't know who's going to come from what angle. You saw we almost went
trouble!
Wide. Oh,
21 and 3 get together. Bobby Mattingly, Tyler Batten fighting for position in the fence is Mattingly. Batten still turned around in 21, and he is still in the transfer spot, and we do have caution on the speedway. Man. Look at this, Alex, the 21, Tyler Batten from Nashville, North Carolina, battling with the 3. He got hooked into Mattingly, and then the 500 got collected at Tyler Berry. And there is the cause of the caution. Look at this. Man, 4. Honestly, if you want to be truthful here, virtually 4 cars caught up in that wreck in turn number 1 and 2. 3 able to continue. 1 could not survive and spun to cause the caution. Mattingly, the left rear, got hooked by Batten. Then Berry had nowhere to go. Those cars finally corrected, get back going again, and there you see the man that put us under yellow, Alex.
And tough breaks there as we'll go green-white checkered here for the B main. So those 5 cars there, as Dan Stifler, who had that early incident, now up in that transfer spot. But you have 5 cars behind him all trying for that transfer spot as it's going to be a green-white checkered finish here for the B main.
And let's be honest here, between Hardy to Batten in the back, all those drivers on the outside looking in are pretty damn good contenders that can fight to get to the top 10. Watch the rear. I think they're going to get to hustling and tussling to get up there quickly. We're back underway. Down the back straightaway, 3 wide for the lead, 4 wide almost as they exit off turn 4. Jennifer Hans to the lead, white flag in the air, they're 4 wide in turn 1. Out of nowhere, Murtaugh get the lead back, 1 to go.
And man, look at that, they're still 3 wide. Oh man, cut the door down a little short there, car to the wall. And it's going to be a close finish here as it's going to be Richard Murtaugh taking it at the line over Jacob Fields.
Boy, you talk about sending it. She sent it quickly. Knobster, Missouri's Dirt Princess from Mimi's Makings in Motion. Jennifer Hans making a daring move to pound the throttle virtually and make a run after these guys. And she pulls it off. She will go and transfer to the show, finishing in 3rd from the B main. Murtaugh, Fields, Hans, Countermash. Hey, Jackson, Hall, Heston, Bud, Sizemore, and Chase Hardy. They are in the A main. They transfer to the back. 12 from the heat races through the alphabet soup. 10 survive. There's your 22-car field. We will take a quick break. When we come back, we're A main racing from Lanier virtually. This is the World of Thunder and the DirtFan.com Fix Pro Late Model Series on Ultimate Dirt TV. Welcome back to the Mimis Makings in Motion World of Thunder Sunday. This is race number 1 from the Lanier Raceplex. Alex Robinson, Wesley Outland here with you, along with Brett Willer in the production chair. We're live here on Ultimate Dirt TV for the DirtFan.com Fix Pro Late Models. We're ready to go for the main event. And let's give you your starting lineup 4x4. On the pole from Independence, Kentucky, Ethan Toder in the 023 to the outside, Matthew Yorker in the 91, Devin Cardwell in the 70, Ryan Underwood the 46, and the throwback for Jackie Boggs. There is your first 4 rows, first 4 cars.
Row number 3 will be Hagen Sorensen in the 45. Jared Mogard will be 6th. Row number 4 will be Corey Austin and Ryan Cantillo.
Brennan Weeks will be in the 22. Jack Weaver in the 034. Row 5, row 6, Kevin Williamson and Dylan Yeager. Row number 6, there's your top 12.
Starting 13th will be Richard Murtaugh Jr., Jacob Fields in 14th. Jennifer Hans will start 15th. Ben Countermarsh will start 16th.
Caden Jackson, Dustin Hall, row number 9. Row 10, Joshua Heston and Hunter Budson. In the back, Dustin Sizemore and Chase Hardy. So out of almost 53 drivers, now 22 will now battle it out here in the first feature of the evening at the Lanier Raceplex. Down into turn number 4, they will come to the green flag next time by. I hope you enjoyed the blimp view. It is daytime racing, totally different than what you will see at night. Remember, on lap 4, we will rest our voice in memory of Jackie Boggs, the lost dirt late model driver from Kentucky. A Kentucky driver on the front row with Ethan Toder. Green in the air, we're underway. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a virtual race. World of Thunder, Dirt Fan Pro Late Models, green here, Alex at Lanier.
As you have Ethan Toder, David Cardwell, Ryan Underwood are your top 3. Sorensen in that 4th spot. Corey Austin is sitting in 5th. Just look at them all running the bottom still, as the rest of the field is still trying to single it out, not try to make too much contact, but that top 4 are running the bottom there, as you see there. I think it was Cardwell running the top. We have ourselves a good race, clean race. I think one just went in the wall, tapped the wall a little bit there, but everyone is running safe right now.
And as we approach lap number 4, we rest our voice. You hear the thunder. Godspeed to Jackie Boggs. One of the original outlaws of the World of Outlaw Late Model Series, multiple wins in the World of Outlaw Late Models, 3 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series career wins, over 400 feature wins, one of the pride of dirt late model racing, along with his father. Jackie Boggs tragically passed away yesterday at the age of 50. That is our way for Ultimate Dirt TV to remember him in the memory. Nonetheless, a Kentucky native virtually. Ethan Toder leading the way. Ryan Underwood in the Jackie Box throwback tribute car is in second. Davin Cardwell from Tennessee. Ham, Hagen Sorensen, top 4 along with Austin. We're back underway here at Lanier, and we are so far clean and green on lap number 8 this time by, Alex.
And look at Richard Murtaugh, transferred in from that B-man, and he's up to that 6th spot right now. And he's climbed a far way in the few laps that we have completed. So it's going to be interesting here as he's climbing up here, trying to catch up to Corey Austin in those top 5 cars. And Jennifer Hahn. Jennifer Hahn sitting in that 8th spot. 7th spot. Oh!
Contact in the middle of the field. Look out. Trouble. Man, you just mentioned Jennifer. She got turned in the pack from the penthouse to the outhouse, if you will. She was in the top 10. Watch this. Oh, man, Alex, come on, buddy. She bounced off the 5 car, and then all of a sudden, she had the 5 car help her turn around in the middle of the pack, and she got hit from another car to send her in a lift off there. Let's ride on board with Jennifer. Hopefully nobody is motion sickness. Tough break there, Alex. I mean, look at this. Oh, wow. Well, there's your replay. And you mentioned she was doing so well, making a run in the top 10.
I just got to think, that was 10 laps in.
Yeah.
But, you know, only 11 laps complete. We have a whole long race still to go. She could make a climb yet if she's still in this race. She could still make a climb and make a good finish out of that.
And to be honest, there is still plenty of racing here left to go as they work their way. The World of Thunder for the DirtFan.com. Fixed Pro Late Models on Ultimate Dirt TV. Sunday in South Carolina in the hotel room. Rocking and rolling. Calling the action with my buddy Alex Robinson. Brett Wheeler up in Australia, down in Australia. Got to wake up, buddy. It's time to go to work. If they go back on the restart. Toder, Underwood in the Jackie Box throwback card for tribute to the Grayson, Kentucky driver. Now trying to go to the lead in the 4B out of turn number 4 to the line.
Look there, that battle for third. They're 3 wide there in the battle for third. And Cardwell, Sorensen, Corey Austin, all really talented late model drivers battling there as Richard Murtaugh in 5th trying to throw his hat in the mix there. As the top 5 and even maybe the top 10 are not that far apart. And this battle for the lead between Toder and Underwood might heat up even more with these 4 or 5 cars behind them gaining some ground on them too.
Working their way back down the front straightaway again. These drivers battling for position. Here is Ryan Underwood again driving a tribute car for the passing of the Kentucky driver Jackie Boggs. He's normally in a 46 car. He's normally in a black car. He's in a white 4B in tribute for Jackie Boggs, the Grayson, Kentucky native. He is out in front leading the way for the DirtFan.com. Fixed Pro Late Models for the World of Thunder at Lanier. The laps are coming in to halfway. It is Ryan Underwood out in front. Ethan Toder, Devin Cardwell. Ham Sorensen now moves to 4th. Richard Murtaugh, they flip-flop for the top 5 as we get ready for the second half at Lanier on Ultimate Dirt TV. They come to the line.
Look at Murtaugh. Murtaugh's right now the only one in that top 5.
3 wide.
In the top. There's 3 wide there with Sorensen. And I think that might have been Corey Austin there. But you see Murtaugh staying at everyone's way, running the top side. Nobody's bothering him, paying attention to him. And he's been climbing spots, and he's getting a good run there as he's going to be side by side with Sorensen coming out of the turn. And now he's got to slide up, get maybe a little bit of grip there as they're going to go side by side, but Sorensen still holds on to that 4th spot. Yeah, the laps continue to tick away. They are rocking and rolling with this race happening as they work their way again off the corner. It is still Ryan Underwood. They call him the kid. We call him the weed eater, the man out in front. We're coming up after halfway now, and where you see this battle, look at this fierce competitiveness behind the Tennessee native of Davin Cardwell in the 70. Boy, they're coming after him. They're sending it off turn number 4 to it. Cardwell out to, you see a pretty good size advantage over those cars. There are 3, 4, 5 cars trying to catch up to Cardwell and get that third podium finish. And there's a lot of cars here who are looking for, I think, there's some cars like Underwood who's finished on the podium almost every single week this season. Underwood, I think, has won twice this year. Twice this year. I know he won at Wheatsport a few weeks ago.
He's got one win, I believe. I think he's got one win on the series. Yeah.
And it looks like he might have a chance for another one. Toter has looked strong all season long, too, but he has not gotten into victory lane yet this year. Davin Cardwell has not been in victory lane yet. Murtaugh's been on the podium a few times. Corey Austin hasn't. So there's some cars here looking for another podium finish while some are still looking for their first.
And the laps continue to tick away. We are coming up now 12 to go. 13 to go, actually, this time by when they come to the line. There is Ham Sorensen, Hagen Sorensen there. Battling alongside is going to be the 33 to the bottom. That's Richard Murtaugh, the New York native. He's got Corey Austin behind him, Jacob Fields in the 007. All of this going on behind. Also, Joshua Hessen closing in. Yeager, Williamson, Cantillo, all in the top 10. We're coming up on the final 10 laps of feature number 1. Hey, don't forget, coming up next, it's going to be Alex Robinson, Zach Newton on the call for the Grace Productions Dirt Car Mods right here from Lanier. Then it's the Mimi's Makings in Motion Dirt Super Late Model National Series. Brett Wheeler along with Zach Newton for that race, and then it is going to be, as we see this battle for second between Cardwell and Toter, the nightcap with the Open Pro Late Model Series, sponsored by Warrior Logistics. I'll be back with Brett Wheeler. We're under 10 to go. Ryan Underwood with a tribute to Jackie Boggs out in front. There you see him in the white car. Cardwell and Toter, they battle for second for the bridesmaid spot in 1.
And Toter, I don't think Toter knew that Cardwell was on his tail till it was too late. Cardwell made a move, and now Toter's going to have to grab a lot of ground, because Cardwell is always fast and always dangerous. So Toter's going to need to make a move and hopefully make one soon if he expects to finish in that second spot. But Ryan Underwood in that car, tribute car, it would be phenomenal for him to win tonight in a tribute car to Jackie Boggs, and he is looking like he is motivated to do it tonight.
Got it going on, definitely, for sure. He has hit his marks. He is out in front. Nobody can catch him. He is on a mission. Jackie Boggs, truly one of the greats of the bluegrass state of Kentucky. Of course, again, one of the original World of Outlaws. Lucas Oil winner. Over 400, count that now, 400 feature wins in his career. And that's not even counting the accolades and the success right in front of the leader. Look at that quick move by everybody to get on the binders, but we do got caution. Jared Mogard and Hunter Butts have gotten together into turn number 2. We will set ourselves up for, it looks like, a green-white checker shootout, and what a great piece of driving for man, Ryan Underwood to miss that. Look at the replay right in front of him. Here he comes. You see that? Wow. Watch it one more time. The 2-car already spun around. Hunter Butts and Jaron Mogard got together. Everyone else on the binders. And that white car, that white 46 that looks like a 4B, Alex, you saw him. He quickly was able to get to the binders and miss those guys. That's the leader. Great piece of checkup driving. But now he has allowed Devin Cardwell, Ethan Toter, the lead he had, the battle they were having for second, is now everybody back together. And we have a shootout here at Lanier coming up next.
And yes, as I said, Ryan Underwood has won. He has won twice this season, as he's looking for a third straight win in this series. He won at Wheatsport and he won at Kokomo. So he's looking for 3 straight. And he's the points leader. William Yeager is 8 points behind, and he's sitting back there in 9th right now. But Underwood is looking to extend the win streak here in these late models, and also looking to extend his points league as we're going green-white checkered to finish an amazing race. Underwood takes it to the green, and here we go to an exciting finish.
Let's see what happens as they work their way. Oh my goodness, they're working their way into turn number 3 and 4. Toter up the racetrack. Underwood now falling back to 3rd or 4th, as this looks like now we've got Ethan Toter to the lead. Ryan Murtaugh, they are battling. Looks like they're all having some net code issues. They're all crashing almost as they exit off of turn number 4. And I don't know what in the world happened there to the end, but it's going to be Ethan Toder at least, even though it's not the winner in the throwback car, Ryan Underwood for Jackie Boggs, a Kentucky native from the pole. Ethan Toder is going to win this race here for the Mimis Making Some Motion World of Thunder here for the Dirt Fan Pro Late Models at Lanier. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if you had what I had in front of my screen, but on the last lap, it was blinking, it was flashing, net code, all sorts of craziness. Man, I think that cost Ryan Underwood the race.
It cost him a decent spot as Toder takes home first. Sorensen and Dylan Yeager comes from ninth on that restart to third. Murtaugh in fourth, Dustin Hall in fifth, Davin Cardwell in sixth. Ryan Underwood will finish, come home in seventh. Corey Austin in eighth, Ryder Cantillo in ninth, Chase Hardy in 10th.
So there you go. When it is all said and done, Ethan Toder from Independence, Kentucky in a Club 29 virtual chassis will win. We will talk to the top three here in a moment at Lanier. We'll wrap her up. We'll get her reset. Don't forget, coming up here in a little bit on Ultimate Dirt TV, coverage continues of Sunday for the World of Thunder. Mimis Making Some Motion, the proud sponsor for the iRacing League. Grace Productions, Dirt Car Modifieds, next from Lanier. Then it is again the Mimis Making Some Motion Late Model National Series, and that will be later on tonight with a nightcap for the Warrior Logistics Open Pro Late Models. All that coming up. We'll step away in just a second, and we'll grab interviews from Lanier. Race 1, a crazy finish. Ethan Toder is the winner. It was a wild race to open up the World of Thunder here tonight at Lanier Raceplex virtually on Ultimate Dirt TV. But when it was all said and done, the man out of Independence, Kentucky, the Club 29 virtual chassis, getting it done for the Newton Cattle Farms. I know our colleague, Zach Newton, he's got to be happy. Ethan Toder, 23. What in the world happened there, that last restart? Man, craziness, but you were able to prevail, not make a mistake, and get the checkered flag.
Man, I have no clue what happened. I knew green-white checker was going to be wild, but I saw Ryan and Cardwell get into it, and I tried going after it, and then Murtaugh smoked me, and somehow I came off the floor with the lead.
Yeah, definitely. It was a crazy race for sure. I mean, I know that it would have been really cool to see, obviously, the throwback for Jackie Boggs and his tribute with Underwood having that car out in front, and that would have been really cool to see. But, I mean, a race is a race, and, I mean, it is only fitting that a Kentucky native like yourself wins the race from Independence in the 23T. Jackie Boggs, what did he mean to you? And you know, if you were a fan of his in the racing world, and definitely just being a Kentucky driver, and even virtually the thoughts of one of the loss of one of the greats in racing.
Yeah, we were at the track yesterday, and I heard about it. My heart shattered. I mean, he was just such a good guy, down to earth. He was one of a kind guy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he literally just attempted to try to run for the Dirt Track World Championship a couple of weeks ago at Portsmouth, like last week, a matter of fact, and again, tragically passed away at age 50. And I'll just say this, be right with your maker, and you never know when it's your time to go. Always be ready and try to treat people good, and he was a good guy. But nonetheless, Ethan Toder, a win for you. I know you got to be excited. I know you got to be happy. Things went perfect for you. And the battle between you and Sorensen and Cardwell, that was pretty heated too, as well.
Yeah, there at the beginning, I was just trying to hang on, figure out the track. I knew it'd go one lane, and Ryan got around me. We had a good race there. He somehow made the middle roll around me, and then thought we had a pretty good third place car, and then, like I said, them two got into it, and we capitalized.
All right, buddy. Before I let you go, again, your first win here on the Dirt Fan Fixed Pro Late Model Series, but and from the poll for that matter. But if you don't mind, thank your sponsors on that Club 29 Virtual Chassis number 23T.
Yeah, I can't thank my dad and TFR, HRE, Team Friday, Zach Newton Cattle Farms, Ryan Underwood, Chase Hardy, Ben Countermarsh, all the guys back there, and Daryl Lanigan Racing.
Congratulations to the man of Independence, Kentucky. It's Ethan Toder winning here tonight at Lanier to open up Sunday's World of Thunder from virtual Georgia. Alex Robinson is now standing by with second place finisher Hagen Sorensen in the 45.
Mr. Sorensen, another strong week, another podium. Made really good ground, looked really strong throughout the night, came home in that second spot. How does it feel after that green-white checkered mayhem to come home with a podium spot?
Yeah, I was pretty happy with myself, but I've really been chasing a win here in series. I've got second. This is my second week in a row getting second place, and I've just been chasing first, but, I'll gladly take it. I mean, I could have got caught up in that wreck and not even finished second, so I'll take that.
Yeah, when that green-white checkered, how'd you feel going into that green-white checkered dash there when you saw that caution come out? How'd you feel knowing you might have a chance to even contend for the win tonight?
Man, when I saw that caution come out, I got really excited. I knew I could get it back up there and get the win. I was catching, I think it was maybe Davin, in front of me. And when I saw the caution come out, I got really excited, and then that big wreck happened, and I was coming on the bottom, so kind of messed me up, but it's whatever.
So who do you gotta thank? I see that nice Folds graphics car. Who do you gotta thank for putting that car in second on the podium again this week?
Man, I gotta thank Folds Graphics. Always making a good rap, and Sorensen Equipment, my mom and dad. Them helping me out here, and that's about it.
Well, congrats on another week on the podium. Hopefully in a few weeks we'll see, maybe even next week we'll see you on the victory lane. That is your second place, Hagen Sorensen. And now, third place tonight, looks strong. Was sitting in the ninth on that restart, climbed the ladder and finished in third. It's Dylan Yeager. You came into the night down 8 points on Underwood. You finished above him tonight. How does that make you feel knowing that you have a chance of coming home tonight now, leading the points going into next week?
I mean, yeah, it's great knowing I have a bump on Underwood. He's quick on here, so it's nice to have a bit of a bump on him. But I'm shaking right now. I have no idea how I got in third. I got so lucky.
And yeah, I was going to ask because on our end, it was tough to see what all happened because it was just a bunch of mayhem. What from your view, what happened there when you came from ninth all the way up to third on that green-white checkered?
I mean, I knew I was fast on the bottom, but I didn't think that they would all wreck like that and basically give me a lane to go and sneak into third. All I saw was just people beating and bagging in front of me, and I was like, maybe I can end up with a top 5, but I didn't think that it would get me all the way up to third,
Well, another strong week for you. Who do you got to thank for putting you on the podium again this week?
Yeah, got to thank you guys for doing the broadcast and all the guys at World of Thunder for putting on a great league and place for us to run. Rocket Racing Setups, Milner Media and Design, Seba Racing Media, Reliable Energy Solutions, Gross Designs, My Dirt Box Designs, and my friend Tyler over here for cheering me on.
Well, congrats on the third place finish. There's your third place finisher, Dylan Yeager.
All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Hey, we're going to switch back over and head back up topside if you want to change your network feed, and we'll close her out here. So when it's all said and done, what a phenomenal job for the drivers of kicking things off with the dirtfan.com Fixed Pro Late Model Series. I would have loved to have seen the throwback car for Jackie Boggs and Ryan Underwood go to victory lane. I'm not going to lie to you. The fan in me would have loved to have seen that. The craziness on this last restart, I don't know what in the hell happened. All I know is when it was all said and done, Ethan Toder came out of nowhere, and he came up from fifth place, battling there, and went on to go on and win this race. It was a good one, a good show. Everybody had a fun time, and now we'll prepare for the Open Pro Late Model Series coming up later tonight. But next, it is Modifieds, and then it is Supers. Alex Robinson, your final thoughts, buddy, before we wrap it up at Lanier.
Like you said, I would have loved to seen it as well. I would have loved to seen Underwood take that car to victory lane, especially because it would have been his third straight out of 4 races this season. Tough break for him, but good racing. And again, good start to the night. Really tough racing here at Lanier, and I can't wait to see what the rest of the night entails.
It has been a fun time for sure. We're glad you enjoyed the ride. Stephen McMillian, Will Duvall on the race directing side of things for the World of Thunder. Again, for Brett Wheeler, doing a great job. Again, just in Australia, different time zones, different worlds for that matter. Getting up and trying to make these broadcasts happen. We appreciate always working with the man for Ultimate Dirt TV. Thank you again to Rocket Racing Setups, World of Thunder, iRacing League. Again, we appreciate also, in addition, DirtFan.com, Mimi's Makings in Motion, Warrior Logistics, and coming up next, Grace Productions. The Grace Productions Dirt Car Modifieds right around the corner. I'm going to step away. I'll come back for the main event with my buddy Brett Wheeler, Alec Dalton. It's a privilege and pleasure to work with you, buddy. You're getting better race after race, lap after lap, event after event. Zach Newton in the hot seat with Alex Robinson. Coming up in a bit, the Grace Productions Dirt Car Mods, all on the way. This is Ultimate Dirt TV. This has been the World of Thunder. I'm Wesley Outland. God bless you all. We'll see you in a bit from Virtual Lanier.